the Delaware Expressway and East Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And not much happening on the return as he'll get...
Fuck.
Hey, Pico. Pass! Let's go.
All right there, bro.
DBL. We ain't got to stream our games, do we? We got to stream our games.
Here we go.
I'm here on Twitch. Hun? Yeah.
Want some smoke? Want some smoke?
What's up?
Looking for some smoke.
What's up?
Calling no gain on the game's first play.
I'm playing
second down now.
DJ right now.
I thought ALP was about to play somebody in the franchise.
Now Burrow. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. That's an early scramble to review positively by either side.
Hey, we playing ball, bro.
Offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play, but one of their first tests in containing the quarterback on the run. Early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Here we go. Here's Burrow. That is caught. And he is going to have the Bengals first down.
Same ass shit.
Third down conversion.
Same ass shit. Blitz.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trick in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
That's caught at the 25.
Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. Come on. Let's go, goddammit.
Jamar Chase, 59 yards. And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Extra point by McPherson.
Watch his ass.
Good. And 7-0.
DJ. Come get his work, DJ. I ain't playing around with your ass, DJ.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Yeah, you didn't see that coming.
Well, now how about this return?
The Bengals tough, DJ. The Bengals tough. Them Bengals tough, DJ.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Gets this out quickly to Dodson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 12 yards. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
On the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hurts completing this one quickly. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahai Dotson, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. For the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. On the return is Charlie Jones. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the 1st down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Here we go.
1st down, Cincinnati.
180. Raise hot.
An inside give, Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
And it brings up
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a three-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Burrow on play action. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd and 10.
What's this set?
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That's caught. Andre Yoshivas. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Gun. Start.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. And he slings one that's incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here we go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one complete to Yoshivas. He's got room to roam. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Brown going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
On one, right? Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just chopped that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. But that was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Going on, princess. Hey, princess. Kiss me.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
For a run, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Man open left side is Brown. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 57 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Elliott now to add the extra point. And we're going to good one, Burrow. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Second and 9 now from the 21.
11. Let's get set.
Burrow will throw. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On first and 10, here's Brown to the 43, second down.
Passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
From the 43, here's a second and 7.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll look to Gesicki on the out route. Ball is caught. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Play action. It's Burrow. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Throwing on second and long. Burrow. That was going to step. Now Burrow loses the football. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
Here we go. Hey, can.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Into the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
White 80. White 80. 11.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Right back to Brown. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A yard all they need, but it's third down.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. And it'll be intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And the defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
Hey, easy. 63, back. Hey, silver. Back.
Here's Hurts to throw. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
63.
Throwing is Hurts. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 24 yards to gain there, another first down as well.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Throw right side complete to Dotson. Down the right sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jahan Dotson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And within trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get into field goal range.
11 mighty.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2.
The 6-yard line.
King, Field King. Delta.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott now to add the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Here we go. 12. 11 empty. 11.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. Gets by him at the 25. And able to get this out to the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches remember perfections in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
73. No touch.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
It's a gain of a yard.
Now Hurts changing up the play.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Gets this out quickly to Dotson. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Here now, third and a yard.
Bill King.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a first and 10 at the 47. Again, it's Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
How about LP?
Silver, set.
Bye-bye, LP.
Hurts. His short throw caught by Goddard. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 35.
That's
How
another
about LP?
first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard
63,
line.
60. No touch.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Bye-bye, LP.
Now second and 9.
A gain of a yard.
Out.
Bye-bye, LP.
Bengals 34-yard.
Hey, easy. 63, back. No touch.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. Hurts with a quick throw, complete. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29.
Bye-bye, LP.
Jake Elliott readies for the field goal try. He was originally drafted by the Bengals. The kick by Elliott is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
11.
Here's Burrow. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Throw left side complete. That's Brown.
I'm trying to LP. That motherfucker, he watched my broadcast.
A gain of 28 yards there and given the first down.
Gotta go.
You like the way I follow my blockers too? I follow my blockers too.
11 MT, pace. 11 MT, pace.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. This is caught inside the 15. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play there for Cincinnati. 47 yards.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11, 11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Come on, open up.
They'll try again on second.
Hey, ain't that old boy from Denver? Private.
Now a timeout called for by the defense.
That was a nice pickup for them.
2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll come up after the sack on a second and 12.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Here we go.
2 straight sacks have him picked up now for 3rd and 11.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
Now back to throw.
He didn't want to go down, did he?
Bengals. Andre Yoshibas from 17 yards out. And the Bengals are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. So a very important first drive of the third quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation.
Game on, y'all.
The sense of message to the other side, we're going to be...
Hey, man, I don't know who the fuck this nigga is.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Quarterback, he got.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the...
Bitch ain't that fast.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
Who ready? Who ready for some data? Who wants child abuse?
Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got Smith here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. One play has him up.
Man, get the fuck up out of here, man.
Another 1st and 10.
63, 63, 63.
And they're not going to get to the line and run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Oh, man.
Take it slow, take it 60 on top. Hey, what happened?
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. A.J. Brown with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just haven't been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said,
My shit lagging hard as fuck.
some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Andre Yoshibas with his second touchdown of the night. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
God damn.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. And that's why you have your hands team out there. The best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers.
This nigga collection sucked too.
It's a new game now.
And some space here. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 41 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football, and it's out. And the Bengals grab it.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates.
Man, he weak as fuck.
And that's exactly what they did.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now it's Burrow. Wide open receiver complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run.
I don't know how the hell Jesse Bates ain't catch that nigga.
This one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And that ball going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, down 2 scores in the 4th quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe
That's what nailed none of them in my connection.
Quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to.
That's dude. He hosting. I ain't hosting. This shit lagging like a motherfucker.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Well, Hurts is going to be hit.
So it's just the first week, though. I ain't gonna get no fuck.
Trey Hendrickson. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Steady fucking blitzing. I shouldn't have did this.
Continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
63.
You want me, DBO? Yeah, I know.
Silver.
I threw a pick. I could have cut down 3. I could have cut it down 3.
Another try after the 1st down sack.
Oh my God!
It's Burrow. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The gain of
Yeah, but y'all know I ain't
12
prepared for that
yards
game,
there
bro.
and give him a 1st down.
Hey, George.
At the 46-yard line.
That won't hurt me. That won't sit.
And he'll be brought down to about the 42. Give him 4 yards there.
I'm ready to play my second game. I'm so excited for my second game.
Down at 6 now from the
So
42.
excited for my second game.
They'll drop to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
He caught that? Unbelievable.
And he's got another 1st down.
This nigga catches every goddamn thing.
25-yard line.
What? Playing the best defense I ever played in my fucking
yards
life.
and it moves the sticks. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Hey, I'm about to be one-on-one. That's a touchdown. They won't let me. They won't let me control DeMar. Fuck. That'd be taking forever to choose this shit, man. Nigga, come on. Yeah. Fuck, that shit made me mad, bro.
Why, bro?
I'll take that long to choose if you finna sub a nigga or not.
So the completion results there in 9 yards.
Fuck, bro, come on.
Short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Man, now this nigga ain't fucking hot no more. God damn it.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. Hurts completing this one quickly. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. It looks like they'll move things around here.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Man, my shit lagging, bro. You know, fucking Wade just did that shit too. That shit weird as fuck.
This is going to be a little too much to overcome.
Now,
Yeah, they go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the right on the wall.
bro, that shit. You see how he just fucked? And I'm in the fucking cover for it. No way he just ran up the middle like that, though.
Didn't quite reach blowout status. I think we knew he was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing.
Man, they bumped the shit out of him.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as
That's
he
crazy.
catch. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow will throw. Can't get away, he's taken down. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Here we go, here we go. 180, 180.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
Go Silver, ready? Alpha, Alpha, Alpha. Try let's get it. Hey, Silver, Silver, Silver. No,
A first down carry for Barkley. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 32.
Throwing is Hurts. This is Smith to the ground. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 32 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott on for the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Wow.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Yeah, he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30 yards off the 29. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence.
First down, Bengals.
Ah!
Gun.
Now it's Burrow. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Here we go.
A final shot now for Burrow. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visited and with frequency. Not trying to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with victory, even better for them.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
God damn, only my players getting injured. What the fuck? Oh man, bumped the shit out of my man. That's crazy. That's the second time they happened. Thank you, goddammit. Come on, fuck. Hey, Private. Is this you I'm playing? Well, your game switched up.
Trump lied talking about they took down their air defense missile. You heard me, Nancy? You heard yourself, Nancy? You told me lying. You heard me?
Looking for that smoke.
They're not winning that war, baby. They're not winning at all.
They're looking for that smoke.
They're losing that war. They ain't gonna tell y'all that.